Let me guess. You've done your homework on moving to Redding, California. You've seen the home prices. You've done the math on what your Bay Area equity buys you here. And then someone in your life, or maybe your own brain, asked, but what is there even to do in Redding? It's a fair question, and I know because I also get the same question from friends and family since moving here myself. I'm Chelsie Runnings. I moved here from Sonoma County 6 years ago, and I'm going to give you the real answer, the actual day-to-day of what life looks like here in the North State, in Redding, because this is exactly the question that determines whether moving to Redding is the right move for you. I'm gonna be straight with you though. If your life in the Bay Area revolves around Michelin-starred restaurants, a different rooftop bar every weekend, and a concert venue within 2 miles of your apartment, Redding is going to feel like a different planet, and pretending otherwise would be a disservice to you. But here's what I found after 6 years of living here. The people who feel like Redding is boring are often the people who were looking for city life. Redding isn't a city in that sense. It's a lifestyle destination. And once you start treating it like one, the question completely changes. I've never been a big bar person. The bar scene's never been my thing. However, I am happy to say that I have found quite a few quality espresso martinis and other fun cocktails around the Redding area. And there's been a few surprising new bars that I've been excited to try, like some speakeasies as well. But outside of the bar life, Redding has been named the trails capital of California. It's got 225, give or take, miles of trails within a 15-mile radius of town. The Sacramento River Trail alone is one of the most scenic, flat, paved trails in the state. Whiskey Town Lake is 20 minutes from most of Redding, and it's a full outdoor ecosystem. Paddleboarding, kayaking, swimming, hiking to waterfalls. In the summer, it gets busy on weekends, but on a Tuesday afternoon in June, July, August, September, you can have a cove to yourself. My family, we often get dinner and take it here on a weeknight for a sunset dinner at the lake. Then you've got Lassen Volcanic National Park. It's about 50 miles away. You have Shasta Lake. Mount Shasta is a 2-hour drive, and then we have Lake Elminor, the Trinity Alps, Castle Crags. You're literally surrounded by world-class outdoor destinations in every direction. People fly into Redding from out of state to access these places. You get to live here. The food scene in Redding has evolved. It's not San Francisco, but it's not anything either. The Redding Public Market is a gem. It's an indoor market with multiple vendors, brunch and music on Sundays, local coffee, and a social atmosphere that a lot of the transplants from the Bay Area are actually gravitating towards. Farmers markets run regularly. There's a growing local brewery and craft beer culture, and the restaurant scene has improved meaningfully in the last few years, especially the last 2 years. If you're willing to be a local and find your spots rather than having 1,000 options handed to you on DoorDash, you're gonna eat well here. The community event scene is also strong. Every year we go to the Cascade Logging Conference, the Cool April Nights car shows, we go to all the farmers markets, the rodeo life is big, and Turtle Bay events. There's a genuine community calendar here. These aren't nightlife events, but they're the kind of things you do with your family. And that's actually part of the cultural shift here that people moving to Redding either embrace or resist. Real quick, if you're researching moving to Redding and you wanna know if your specific lifestyle is a fit, drop your situation in the comments below. I'll let you know. Okay, getting back into it. Turtle Bay Exploration Park is one of Redding's crown jewels. It's a museum, botanical garden, and a river experience all in one. If you have kids, this is literally a weekly destination, not a once in a year field trip. I went last week with my daughter for lunch and we went and walked the river, and next week we're going for their wildlife animal show. Then you've got the Sundial Bridge, which is actually right there. It's functional as a trail connection and genuinely a beautiful piece of architecture. Locals walk it for evening strolls, and it's become an icon for good reason. For families, the recreational infrastructure here are pools, parks, the trail system, youth sports leagues. It's strong for a city this size. The trade-off for giving up the urban density is gaining a city that's very functional for an active family life. I've watched a lot of people make this move. The ones who love it are the people who are already outdoors oriented, but couldn't afford to pursue that lifestyle in the Bay Area. Families who wanted space and a slower pace without leaving California, and retirees who want an active life without the city stress, and remote workers who finally have the income to cost ratio working in their favor.